they should give to Vinicius because he win the Champions League, they score in a final goal. The other issues for me is not important. When you deserve, you should give who deserve.
This is not a story about a bad player. This is a story about a player who became so powerful inside Real Madrid that he fired a manager. Not in a meeting, not in secret, on the pitch, at the Bernabeu, in front of the entire world, and the club let him. Cristiano Ronaldo warned them this would happen. Nobody listened. Let's be honest about what Vinicius Jr. is. One of the most electric players on the planet. Pace that breaks defensive lines. Dribbling that makes defenders look amateur. Ballon d'Or runner-up. Champions League winner. Global icon. In the 2023-24 season, he was the best left winger in the world. And that was the trap. Before Ronaldo left Real Madrid in 2018, he said something the club tried to forget. The problem at this club is never the pitch, it is always the dressing room. The day a player becomes bigger than the structure collapses. But Ronaldo had spent 9 years watching how this club worked, how the board protected stars over managers, how ego, left unchecked, always won. He was describing a culture, and Vinicius Jr. walked straight into it and used it. October 2025, the Clásico, Bernabeu, Xabi Alonso, 232 days into the job, one of the most respected minds in football, he decides to substitute Vinicius Jr. Vinicius does not walk off quietly. He disputes the decision, visibly, loudly, on the biggest stage in club football. In the days that followed, Real Madrid had a choice: back the manager or protect the player. They chose the player. Alonso's authority never recovered. 3 months later, he was gone. His replacement was Alvaro Arbeloa, a man whose only job was to rebuild the dressing room around the player who destroyed the last manager. While all of this was happening, Kylian Mbappe scored 41 goals. 41 goals, and he was booed by his own fans, because goals are not leadership. And in that dressing room, the leader had already been chosen. Benzema said it publicly. Each player must know their role. But Vinicius had decided his role was bigger than that. Not just the best player, the most powerful person in the building. Here is what nobody at Real Madrid wants to say out loud. This is not a Vinicius problem. This is not a Mbappe problem. This is a Real Madrid problem. When a player can dispute a manager's decision on live television, and the manager gets fired 3 months later, the manager was never in charge. The president was always in charge, and the president has always protected the name on the shirt over the name in the dugout. Ronaldo left Madrid in 2018 because he understood this before anyone else did. He didn't leave for money. He left because he knew, in this club, eventually the structure always loses. Vinicius didn't create this problem. He just proved Ronaldo right.